Good morning, Stuart Stars. This is your principal, Audra Goodman, and I'm coming to you with this week's Star Review live from San Diego, California. I am so sorry, first of all, I had to miss the glow dance. My son is a water polo player, and he had a tournament in California, so we had to fly out and take him there, and that's where I've been. But I am back tomorrow, and I am ready to get back to work. All right, with that said, I want to talk to you about something really crazy that happens all the time in nature, and it is a full moon. Now, over my 24 years in education, there are some truths that just cannot be explained, and full moons are one of those phenomena. Whether it's coincidence, science, just a shared observation amongst people that work with kids, but the day of, the day before, the day after, during, something about full moons cause a lot of chaos, emotions, big feelings, amped up behavior, and just plain old weird occurrences in schools. This past Tuesday was what was called a blood moon, I was wondering there for a minute, but in the end of the day, it explained a lot of tears and frustrations that I was helping kids work through. Now, all joking aside, because we all joke about full moons, being a kid is super emotional work, and children are learning how to navigate friendships, manage frustration, handle disappointment, and understand how big feelings that sometimes arrive they come on faster than kids can actually manage them. So at school, we work really hard to help students recognize their feelings while also learning skills to help manage them along the way. We want our children to know that feelings absolutely matter, but we also want them to build that resilience that they need to move through challenges successfully. Sometimes the most helpful thing that we can do for kids, and this is hard for us as parents to do, is just acknowledge their feelings. They need to see the adults in their life when they're upset to stay calm and steady. Instead of trying to just jump in and fix the problem, we need to encourage problem solving on their own and remind them that even though they're little, they're capable of handling hard moments. In other words, the best way to support them is not to rescue them from every uncomfortable feeling. These little small moments of frustration, conflict, disappointment, that is where their important life skills grow, and they can really navigate as they grow into a young adult and a full adult. So thank you so much for continuing to partner us in helping our students learn how to navigate all these emotions, solve problems, and just become a stronger kid every day. So whether it's a full moon or this last Tuesday, I love to help our stars shine in every situation possible. All right, our parent star support tip is about strengthening your child's reading skills by just talking to them about what you read together. It doesn't always have to be a book. It can be signs when you're driving, instructions for a game if you're playing a board game, asking small questions like, hey, what do you think will happen next? Why do you think that sign says that? These little tiny conversations help build comprehension, vocabulary, and confidence for students across all ages. And especially in a day and age where there's a lot of screen times and kids don't always read traditional books as much anymore, please make sure you're reading all the things around you, even if it's a menu at a restaurant. I mean, words are everywhere. Please just dive in and enjoy those with your kids. All right, the week ahead is a big week, but it's pretty simple. We do have conference week this week. It's March 11th, 12th, and 13th. So on those days, the 11th, 12th, and 13th, there is an early release at 1:21 for parent-teacher conferences. Now, a reminder that not everybody has a conference. These are only for some students. If you have questions, even if you're not having a conference, this is a great week to reach out to your teacher and connect with them. And don't worry if you have a conference. Don't worry if you don't have a conference. There's always opportunities to communicate. All right, and then looking ahead, we also do have a choir concert. It is on March 19th at 6 p.m. Other than that, we will get back to you next week. I hope you had a beautiful weekend, and remember, at Stuart, stars always rise.